Hello and welcome to PRA Wreckfest, not Wreckfest, sorry, PRA NR2003 Adrenaline Series. Sorry, I'm so used to doing Wreckfest, I just said it. But welcome everybody. This is my first stream on a Thursday night with the NR2003 Adrenaline Series guys. And tonight we are in week 8 at COTA. So the Adrenaline Series, we follow the NASCAR schedule every week as close as possible, as long as there's a modded track or whatever to take care of that specific week. And for this week, we're at COTA, and right now we're watching KS do some practice laps. And I did some practice laps with the guys here, but I am not a road course racer, and I did not have an idea that I would even be here tonight, so I didn't get any laps in, and I'm nowhere near the pace that these guys are running. So I'm not going to race. What I'm going to do is I'm going to announce the race, and for the first time in PRA history, you'll finally see the Adrenaline Series live on our channel. Last season, I thought I was going to stream. I may have streamed it, but it was just kind of like a pre-season, season 0 kind of thing. Just getting acquainted with everybody that was in the league and stuff. And so let's go over here. And I don't have any graphics, so I apologize for that. But the point standings are as follows. Right now, KS is your points leader. I'm going to full screen that. KS is your points leader. Volley second, 1 point back. Flashbang is third, 3 points back. Raceman is fourth. Eddie Slimp is in fifth. Crow is in sixth. 9 is in seventh. And then we got the rest of the field. So I apologize for my stuttering, but I don't know a whole lot of these guys yet. I'm kind of just doing this off a whim. Yeah. So let's get back in the channel. I'm gonna have a pre-race interview with the guys in the race. Hey guys, we're live on PRA PC Network.
Howdy.
Howdy.
How do you guys feel about tonight's race at COTA?
That's funny. Yeah, that about sums it up right there. We're just gonna try to hang on for dear life and hope that we don't wreck out of this race, because this track is all sorts of twists and turns, and it's just a 2D roller coaster.
I just stripped 2 gears. Valley, take your transmission guy back. I don't want him.
No, he's all yours. You adopted him. He's all yours.
No, I don't want him.
So we have 1 minute left of practice, and the qualifying begins. It looks like Crow is on the top of the leaderboard right now. By the way, nice to meet you.
You too, buddy.
So this is going to be exciting. I'm going to be in the broadcast booth. If you guys have any kind of issues or something, you can jump down in the channel or put it in the chat for me to see. I'll read it. This will be my first broadcast on NR2003. Wish we had a bigger crew, but you know, it is what it is.
Yep.
That's always the case on NR2003. Unless you're one of the big leagues.
Yeah.
The big leagues that are already established and know what they're doing and all that. Yeah. We're trying. We're getting there. And I want to give a plug for Volley and KS's league, KVM. If you guys want to give your Discord link or whatever in the chat later so people can see it. I don't know it.
We have a permalink in the what is it? The Friends of the Server thing, whatever. I can't remember. We have a permalink up there for our league. So
Oh yeah, so let me go up there. That's in our Wreckfest stuff, I believe. Affiliations.
It's yeah, affiliations, yeah. Yeah, we're in the middle of a road course season over at KB Motorsports, and we're having a blast with it, doing the IROC Z28 cars.
Awesome. I'd like to do that, but you know my availability. It's a
Yeah.
miracle that I'm here tonight.
I love pulling my audio cord out. It's also so much fun. Oh, I need to go get something. I'll do that during the break. Time to qualify. Good luck, boys.
Yep. Really?
Like I told these boys in the meeting, we don't need anything over the top today. We got a good race car, we got a good driver, we got a good pit crew. All we got to do is just everybody
Where are we
carry the
starting
weight.
here?
A weird spot.
We're starting in the middle, or right at the end of the long straightaway.
Now, bud.
I'm looking for your affiliation link and I'm not seeing it. There it is. Okay, I finally got it. So now I'm going to post the KVM permanent link in the YouTube comment section. Well, during the rest of qualifying and stuff, I'm going to move to the broadcast booth. I'll be right back whenever the race starts. See you guys.
And it's break time.
So we'll be back whenever the race starts. We'll get pre-race warm up, whatever, pre-race drivers meeting, and then we'll start the race. Be back soon. Anybody still here?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
still here.
we
Okay.
had an issue with qualifying. My time posted this time.
I saw that. That's why I was coming in here to
Yeah,
see
it,
what's
it
up.
just restarted after everybody got done, and so we decided to do qualifying again.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I saw
Now
that nobody was posted, so I was like, "What's going on?"
Now it's time for break.
Yep. What's up to drink? Flash, did you rerun?
No, I'm just gonna start in the back.
Okay. Be right back.
Not a bad move.
You avoid conflict that way.
Yes.
I just know what this first turn is.
It's called cooperation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We did Rocket led the other night. Tire race, not a flag. 27 laps, eh, guys? That's what it was. Not a flag. That was pretty good.
Is that what we're doing tonight? 27 laps?
I hope not.
I thought it was 17.
It's
That's about
24.
right. Oh,
24
okay.
laps. That's
Compromise.
what it's set to.
Whew. That's a few.
Oh boy. And the schedule says 17. This will be fun.
Yep, it's set to
Ooh,
24
I gotta
laps.
rechange the pitch strategy.
I don't know if that was intentional, but that's what it's set to.
Doesn't matter now.
Well, for pole position.
Crow. Or no, KS did.
Yeah, how did I do that?
I don't know.
I know Crow was faster than me. I haven't ran a fucking 121 all day.
Eddie not qualifying either?
Mm-mm.
No.
I couldn't imagine he would.
Be over before I go around.
Well, it looks like KS is your pole sitter for tonight's race. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm shocked.
We
I
haven't...
thought Crow would have that for sure.
Yeah, in practice he had the fastest lap. Let's go over
Wow.
here. He had a 2:24.61 in practice. So he
What was it?
he lost 2 full seconds.
Wow.
I'm saving those 2 seconds for the last lap.
Now we just got into happy hour. So
Yep.
we got almost 5 minutes.
Yep, you got...
We can advance this if you guys are ready. So,
I'm not.
okay,
It's break time.
just checking.
And the live stream is going to watch Flashbang take a few laps. It's right on board with him. No pressure, Flash.
Uh-huh.
You're live on PC Network right now.
I'm live on my own network right now, too.
Your gray car, because the car files are not working. And I made sure to load them, so...
Yeah, we didn't advance this
Not worried about it. At least on my screen, it's a Penn State car, and that's all I care about.
Everybody knows what everybody's car looks like.
Yeah, I just assume. Once I look at I just imagine it on there whenever I look at the relative. Actually, the only person that never gets grayed out for me is Raceman.
Huh. Yeah, I always see his car too.
We are now on board with Crow. posted the live stream in the Adrenaline Series announcements.
Nice.
One minute remains. Once the race starts, I'll let you guys do your pre-race whatever, and then I'll head to the broadcast booth.
Screwed up that turn. Don't tell me I lost first gear.
At least it's practice.
Told you could have him back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that guy a name. Let's call him TG.
The heck? Oh, still time.
Good lap, Flashbang.
Yes, very good.
Yeah. It just depends on how long the front tires last.
All right, happy hour's over.
Bonus time. So drivers, when you're exiting the pits, make sure that you are staying to the left of the white line at the that goes across the very last line at the end of pit road, because I've gotten tagged for crossing that white line to get outside for the turn. So
Yeah, there's a red line there too, because it keeps telling me when I come out of the pits to watch my speed. So how far?
the first red line is the one that you got to keep your speed under. After that,
Okay,
you can hammer
that's-
it, but
that's
you
what
got
I
to
was
stay
wondering.
on the left of the white line beyond the second line that crosses the path. So.
10-4.
Okie dokie.
Now, bud.
Alright.
Oh
What
shit.
I got myself into.
I was thinking the same thing, Eddie.
Thought I was gonna be last in here around fourth.
Oh, we're just waiting on it. Oh yeah, we have to wait for the thing to count down because.
Yeah, I'm not jumping in the race.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys after the race. Good luck, have fun.
All right.
Ready?
All
Thank
right.
All right, we're getting ready to watch 24 laps here at
Now
COTA.
let's have a great race. Drivers, start your engines.
They have started their engines. Oh, what the heck? The number 20 just took volley. Okay. That's not a good start. Anyway, your starting grid for tonight's race. KS is on the pole. Crow is second. Volley is in third. Eddie is fourth. And Flashbang is fifth. I think they're swapping positions or something. I don't know what's going on back there. We got 5 cars tonight in tonight's race. We got 24 laps. We're basing this off of the NASCAR event. It's a much shorter event, obviously. Should be about an hour long. I predict Crow to be the winner tonight in tonight's race. I'm not familiar with the stats of the league because I haven't been involved in this league, so I would give you some insight on that for this season, but I would have to have a second monitor to be able to see it. So, and I apologize, I don't have one. We're getting ready to go green flag racing here at COTA. Coming to the final turn. The red lights are still on. They're going to go off here in just a moment. Let's watch them come to the green. Green flag. Here we go into turn number 1. KS is taking the lead. Volley's tucking in behind him. We got Crow third, Flashbang fourth, and Eddie in fifth. Eddie Slimp. So far, KS is out to about a half a second lead over Volley. Volley's getting right up on the bumper of KS. Top 4 cars are pretty much nose to tail. Flashbang's losing them a little bit, going into the downhill section. The top 3 cars, though, they're right on top of each other. Flashbang catches back up, going into the hard left-hander. Eddie Slimp's way back there. They are skidding those tires. And it looks like there's a pass for second. Crow is now in second. It just overtook Volley. Oh, Volley gets into Crow a little bit on his bumper, but he doesn't move him. Now Crow is coming up on KS. KS is getting a little bit better corner exit. Oh, and Volley gives Crow a bump. Knocks him off the racing line, and now he's down to fourth. Let's see what happens here after that. Flashbang lets Crow have the position. Flashbang gets a really good entry going into that turn number 1, but he slows it down before he gets any contact with Crow. Crow's back on the run to try to catch back up to Volley. We're going to ride on board with him. He's got Flashbang on him. So it's a good race for fourth and third now. Eddie Slimp is 15 seconds behind after the first lap. Crow is completely off the track. Gets it back on. NASCAR track limits are very lenient. You won't see a whole lot of track cutting penalties in NASCAR. Flashbang's trying to take the inside, but thinks of a different approach about it. It looks like Volley has taken the lead and KS is in second, going down to third. I missed that. I didn't see what happened there. Oh, and Crow's around. That should be a caution. we'll see. See what they got to say about that. Crow got taken out again. That's 2 times in this race. Well, now they're getting spread out. I didn't see what happened that caused Volley to take the lead over KS. I would go back in the replay, but I want to see what's live. I don't have any way of showing multiple views. Crow is way back there now after having 2 accidents. None were his fault. Spinning the tires coming out of the sharp left-hander. Looks like there's a problem with KS's car, because Flashbang just shot around him like it was nothing. Flashbang's taking that turn really wide. Right now, Volley's got about a 1 to 2 second lead. Let's see if Crow's got anything to catch back up with him. Volley is going into the pits. So that is going to put Flashbang in the lead. KS in 2nd. Crow in 3rd. He's catching them again. He has the fastest car. Looks like Flashbang will lead that lap. Let's ride on board with Crow. He is visibly catching KS as we speak. He's going to get him here in a few more turns. He's going to catch him. Passing KS is a whole nother story. Let's see. See what they have. I'm wondering if... Oh, and Crow's going to make the pass. I'm guessing KS has a short gear ratio. And he's banging it on the 4th gear right there in that long straight. I think that's what's happening. I think that's why everybody's passing him so easily right there. His gear ratio is not working. So we got... Now Crow is in 2nd again. He's made it to 2nd a couple of times now. Let's see if this time around he can stay there and catch Flashbang. Not a whole lot to talk about. We're going to watch it from spectator for a little bit. And let's go see how Volley's doing. "13 seconds behind." He took a pit. I don't know if that was his strategy. The spin on Crow, in my opinion, should have been a caution, but it wasn't, so. And Volley is pitting again. Volley is pitting again. There must be a problem. He might have got a black flag. Alright. So right now, according to the leaderboard, last lap by, Flashbang is 6 seconds ahead of Crow. I do know that I can get some on-screen graphics, and maybe if I can dedicate to doing this pretty soon, I will have that all set up so the stream will look better than it does now. But right now, I've got vanilla set up here for replays, so this is the best I can do. So we're riding on board with Crow because I know that he is catching Flash. And Flashbang doesn't call himself a road course racer, but he's faster than me at road courses. So I'll give him that. He may not be a road course racer on Wreckfest, but coming over here to NR2003, he does pretty good. So the field is pretty spread out. It looks like Eddie is ahead of Volley now. If you want in on some of this and can grow our car count, come and join our Discord at discord.gg/PRA. We'd love to have you on Thursday nights with Adrenaline Series and on Monday nights with Monday Night Triple Threat. It's now Monday night Triple Threat with one less. We finished the Wheel-In Modified Series because everybody was complaining that the racing was going on too long, so we went ahead and got rid of one series, so now we're doing 2 on Monday nights. Short track focused on Monday nights, NASCAR focused on Thursday nights. When the Monday Night Triple Threat Series season finishes in a couple of weeks, Adrenaline Series, the one we're watching right now, will be moving to Monday nights. So keep that in mind. Yes, we are following the full 2024 NASCAR season, and there will be an overall champion at the end of 2024. But there will also be 3 segmented champions. So there'll be 3 races of 12. So right now we're in the first race of 12. And a champion will be posted for the first race of 12. And then there'll be the second one and then the third one in the latter 2 parts of the season. So the season will be broken up into 3 parts. But there will be an overall champion as well. So overall there will be 4 champions. 3 segmented champions and 1 overall champion. And so the points, I think, will reset at the beginning of race 13, and then they'll reset again at the beginning of race 25. But the overall championship points will stay as they are the full season. So that gives you a little bit more of a if you couldn't make these first 12 races, maybe you can make the second one or the third one and try to win that championship. I know that racing a whole year is probably intimidating for some. So a lot of these guys, they are dedicated to NR2003. This is pretty much all they race. Most of the guys here, KS, Volley, Eddie Slimp, and Crow, they all come from KV Motorsports. They have their own NR2003 league. They got a lot more guys over there that are racing with them. Some of them came over here and raced with Adrenaline Series the first season we did this, and they raced a few races and then they called it quits. But it would be nice to get a bigger driver count. We are currently watching as Crow is catching Flashbang. He is now 4.52 seconds behind. Also, if there's some dedicated streamers out there that would like to stream our series, we'd be glad to join forces with you. Bring some of your drivers here. We'll try to get some of our drivers with you. I'm all about just joining and uniting communities. It's not about PRA. It's not about KVM. It's about, hey, we got NR2003 and we got a lot of people that want to race and we need our car counts up. So, if you want to join with us and get some more drivers in here and win our races, come on. Show us how to be fast. We'd love to have you. So in the meantime, we are currently watching the lead car of Flashbang make some laps. Behind him's Crow. Then KS is in third. KS is struggling on the long straight. I think his gear ratio is a problem. I think that's what's going on there. He got the pole, but he couldn't maintain it. And then you got Eddie Slimp, who was in fourth. It is almost 25 seconds ahead of Volley. Sorry about that. Excuse me. It's hard to do this by myself. Be nice to have somebody in the booth. It looks like KS is pitting. Let's watch this race for first. Flashbang is well in the lead right now. He likes to use some strategy. He is the number 17 car, but his car is showing up blank for us. You can visibly see that Crow is catching him. We are on lap 8 of 24, so we still have a long race ahead. I could have joined these guys, but I have very little skill when it comes to road courses, and I didn't want to be the cause of a big accident. And on top of that, I'd prefer to give you guys a better view of the race than just seeing my perspective the entire race. You get that on Monday nights. You get my perspective the whole race on Monday nights. Tonight, you're going to see what these guys are doing. And you can see Crow is catching Flashbang. Flash is going to pull off to pit. So that puts Crow in the lead. We do have a lead change now. Pit cycles are happening at this point. Crow has been crashed twice, and now he is our leader. He did have the fastest car in first practice. Don't know what happened to him in qualifying. As we see, Flash is getting tires. So it looks like 8 laps is as far as he can go. So we'll see him back in at lap 16 probably. Which would put him right at the end of his cycle at lap 24. We will watch our leader. The 5th place car is almost a lap down. So it really looks like, I think he put a, yeah, he put an Impala logo on a Camaro. That's pretty funny. So right now, everybody's just spread out. There's only 5 cars, so I mean, it was inevitable. Sorry, excuse me. It was inevitable that this would happen with only 5 cars on the track, and early woes for Valley having to pit on lap 4, and then I guess he got a penalty and had to go back in again. Looks like Volley's pitting again, lap 9. So he is a lap down now. Looks like Crow can go the longest on a pit cycle. He has not pitted yet. He is now on lap 10. He's the fastest car, and he can go the longest on the cycle. Unless he has another issue of somebody crashing him out, we might have our eventual winner right here. So I don't jinx him. Flashbang is out of the pit. Now he's got to make up some time on Crow and hope that Crow pits and makes a mistake in his pit. We'll see here if Crow will pit this time by. I would imagine that he's not going to go much longer on this pit cycle. So yeah, this is Circuit of Americas. One of the newer tracks to the NASCAR schedule. Pull my live stream up here, and Crow is now pitting. So Flashbang's gonna be hoping that he makes a mistake on pit road. So that was Volley, I think, that just passed him. Yep. Here comes Flashbang. It's going to be a race. It's going to be a drag race. Flashbang gets the lead back. Crow's going to be right there. Finally, some action on the track. Crow's going to go really wide. He's going to do the NASCAR line going around turn number 1. So here we go. Flashbang takes the lead back. He was efficient on his laps coming out of the pits and catches Crow. So now, as the pits have cycled, Flashbang is your leader again. Now the battle is going to be conserve those tires. He's got a couple of laps extra on those tires than what Crow has. It's going to be a race now. Crow's got 2 laps fresher tires. He can conserve those tires a little bit and probably catch Flashbang in the process. All right. Flashbang goes really wide out of that turn. Crow does not. He's going to gain a lot on him there. Watching from the helicopter view. So now this makes it a little interesting. Let's see what's going on back here with KS. And Eddie Slimp. And then you got Volley. He got his lap back during the pit cycle. We'll see their times as they come across the line. 2 seconds back. Crow is 2 seconds back off of Flashbang. Flash has just got to hit his marks. Oh! Crow hits that curb. Let's watch it from his roof cam. Flashbang is just doing everything he can. I don't know if he has won a race yet this season. I'm going to check. I'm looking at the stats. Flashbang has not won a race in the Adrenaline Series. I don't think Crow has either. Let me look. Let me go back. Yeah, Crow has. Crow's won 2. So we got a guy that's hungry for a win in Flashbang. And we've got a guy who's a professional at winning in Crow. We're going to watch. I went the wrong way, sorry. I'm going to watch from Flashbang's rear chase view. And Crow pits. Crow just pitted. What is going on with Crow? Well, that's unfortunate for him. I don't know what's going on there. unless he's timing his pit strategy so that he doesn't have to pit again. I don't know. He was he was able to go 10 laps last time on a pit, so maybe he's short pitting to try to make that strategy work, that he comes out in front in the end. But in the meantime, Flashbang can calm down and just hit his marks. He lost his biggest competitor, and it looks like KS is going to make it to third. No, he's not. Crow's going to make it out of the pits before KS gets there. And KS is going to slipe. Oh, my God. He just ran him right off the track. That was all KS right there. He did not give Crow any room whatsoever. So he comes out of that turn and just absolutely kills Crow. That's the third time Crow's been involved in something that wasn't his fault. But that puts Crow back to second. And we got KS now in third after the spin. Eddie Slimp in fourth. And Volley in fifth. Meanwhile, our leader is just in clean air. He doesn't have anybody right on him anymore to bother him. This is kind of funny because I know Flashbang. And, you know, he constantly says he's not a road course guy. But, crap. I don't know why it's doing that. He constantly says he's not a road course guy. But here we are at the first road course of the season. And he is putting on a dominating performance right now. I mean, I know that Crow could catch him, but Crow keeps running into other cars. So, and Eddie Slimp is pitting. So yeah, Crow keeps getting involved in other accidents, and it's caused and he short pit there so that he could. I think it was a strategy move is what he did. I know that he can go 10 laps on tires. And Flashbang pitted on lap 8, and I said at that time that he would have to pit again at 16 if his pit strategy is 8 laps. So we'll see. We'll see if he tries to push it. But what I was going to say is he has not gotten a win in this series all season so far, and says that he's not a road course guy, and here we are at a road course, and he's dominating. So could potentially get his first win in the Adrenaline Series if all goes to plan on a road course. And I'm gonna poke him about that for the rest of his career here in PRA. Tomorrow night, Flashbang and Below Average will be your hosts for PC Series, Wreckfest PC Series, and Flashbang makes oh no, he makes a really bad mistake. I gave him too much. I just gave him commentator's curse, I guess. I gave Flashbang commentator's curse, talking about how good he's doing. And now Crow's going to have a whole lot of opportunity to catch back up. But anyway, what I was going to say as he was wrecking, tomorrow night, Flashbang, the one that is on the screen right now, and his buddy Below Average Gaming will be your host for PC Wreckfest PC Series. It is week 5, I think, of that season. I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually going to look. No, it's week 3. It's week 3. They're going to be at Furwood Rally Reverse. Going to be heats and B main, and then the A main. There's going to be 30 laps. Right now, your point standings for that series has IQ, which is one of the fastest PC Wreckfest drivers in the world. He is in our league this season, and he is first place with 2 wins. He eked out that win in the final lap of the Big Valley Speedway Interoval. That last lap was a chaos. They had a green-white checker, and there was a lot of chaos that just happened after that. So, that'll be tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So set your clocks for that if you want to watch Wreckfest on PC series. And Flashbang and Below are your hosts, and if I'm available, I will be announcing that race. So, with Below Average. So back to this race. Flashbang, according to the last lap telemetry, Flashbang is 38 seconds ahead of Crow. Again, if I dedicate to doing broadcasts for this game, I'm going to get all the replay mods and stuff, so we'll have a scrolling telemetry to look at, make things look nice. I did it for one of my AI races before and had it nice and neat, but I uninstalled NR2003 for various reasons, and then when I reinstalled it, I didn't get back all those mods because I wasn't sure if I was going to be broadcasting, because it's mostly been racing in this series, in this league. And Eddie hits a barrier. Oh. He hit a barrier. Oh, that's funny. That got caught on live stream. Let's go through the field here. We got Crow in second place. And he's a whole minute and a half ahead of KS. And he is an entire minute ahead of Volley. And he's so far ahead of Eddie. I don't really know. Eddie Slimp. I don't really know how far because it just says 1 lap. So, Eddie is a lap down. He just came out of the pit, as we all saw. And he hit an invisible barrier in turn 1. This is not the best version of this track, but this is the version that Volley and KS chose. So, we'll go with it. Still looks good. And as of last week, if any of you have been watching my NR2003 broadcasts on Monday night, my graphics were very blurry. And I knew that they were, but I just didn't have time to tweak them. So, as you can tell, this week I have all the graphics tweaked the best they can look on this game. Unfortunately, this game is 21 years old, and there's a whole lot not really that you could do about it other than get reshade, and I don't really like reshade. I've tried a lot of filters with reshade, and it's just I don't like it. The one thing I don't like is that I have to turn it on and off depending on whether I'm racing, watching a replay, in the menus, etc. Like, it makes the game look better while you're in a certain place in the game, whether you're spectating or whatever. But when you go to the menus, if you don't turn it off and on, if you don't have a key set up to turn it on and off, it just kind of gets annoying because the the effects also last on the menu screen. So that's why I don't use reshade to make this look better. It looks like KS just exited pit road. Let's see anybody else pitting. Nope. So KS is now a lap down. And he would be 4th, I guess, at this point. We had a battle brewing about midway through that race when Crow and Flashbang were nose to tail, but once Crow did the short pit, Flashbang's just been smooth sailing. I bet when KS gets up here to him, he's going to let him go. KS has fresher tires. Not sure how much fresher tires. I don't know when the last time KS pitted versus when Flashbang pitted. But I do know KS is on fresh tires now. Flashbang's been he's been in since lap 8, I know that. So he has passed the 8 lap mark. He pitted on lap 8. We are past the lap 8 mark from his pit stop. So we got the tire wear set to 2 times normal. We could set them to 4 times normal and have a Bristol Motor Speedway at Cup race like we saw last Sunday. But we are on 2 times pit frequency. So you can burn the tires in these cars real easy. It's real easy to burn the tires. I'm just watching Flashbang make some laps. He's got a hefty lead. If he can make the rest of the way, he's got this one. If he doesn't burn those tires up from laps 18 to 24, that's 6 more laps, 7 more laps to go. Yeah, 7 more laps to go. If he can go a whole, that would be a double stint for him because he pitted on lap 8. And so if he can go 16 total laps on this pit stop, he's got this one. The only 2 cars on the lead lap are Flashbang and Crow. And I keep all the graphics on the screen so you can see how fast they're going, what position they're in, their best lap, their last lap, etc. I know that doesn't look good for the stream, but it is information for your eyes. Let's go through the field. There's Volley. He must have pitted recently. There's Crow. And there's Eddie Slimp. Flashbang currently is your leader. 42 seconds ahead of Crow. Crow short pitted. Crow was able to go 10 laps on a pit cycle. The first cycle. And then 2 or 3 laps later, he pitted again to put himself off sequence from Flashbang. Flashbang went 8 laps his first stint. And so in order to go all the way to the end, he's going to have to do a double stint, 16 laps on those tires. And now, if he goes the whole distance, that'll be the longest I've seen anybody in this race go on tires. And right now he's got KS with fresher tires behind him, who is a lap down and wants his lap back. And he is catching him. KS is catching Flashbang. And we saw KS get involved in a crash with Crow a little bit. So you got KS on fresher tires, Flashbang on, let's see, 11 laps on those tires at this point. Flash let him go. That's what I thought he would do. He is just trying to nurse this thing to the finish, I think. I don't know where his fuel gauge is or his tires. Let's go back here, and Crow's got to pass Volley in order to get to Flashbang. So every scenario that could possibly be in favor of Flashbang right now is in favor of Flashbang. He's got 6 more laps to do it in. I said that the last time, but I forgot to count the last lap. 5 laps. Whatever. So Flashbang now only has a 34-second lead over Crow. When this started, when Crow pitted the last time, I think he was as far as 45 seconds behind. Maybe more. Not sure. Not really remembering that well. But he has shaved off 10 seconds on his time on Flashbang. So right now he is catching Flashbang. Flashbang's probably, if he could only go 8 laps on that first stint, then he is probably really nursing those tires. He's going to pit. Flashbang is pitting. Let's go to the spectator view. Let's see how far back Crow is. This is going to be the race right here. How fast can Flashbang get off the pit road and make it back in front of Crow and make sure that Crow doesn't catch him? This is the drama of the race. He's still getting to his pit stall. Let's hope he doesn't speed on pit road. Let's hope he makes it in his pit stall right. Oh, he is. Oh, Crow's pitting too. Crow is pitting too. That's good news for Flashbang. Crow pitting too is good news for Flashbang. Because right there, Crow would have taken the lead. So it looks like Crow can't go the entire distance. He could have made it the rest of the distance here, and we would have had a race. But I think that seals the deal right there for Flashbang winning this race. As long as Flashbang doesn't make a mistake on these last 5 laps, last 4 laps. Could he have his first Adrenaline Series victory? In a gray car with nothing on it. He's also streaming his perspective, I believe, on YouTube or Twitch. I'm not 100% sure. But you can actually see what his car looks like from his view. He's got his car file correct there. We don't have the car file correct in our server or something. I don't know what's going on. But anyway. I think that seals the deal. As long as he doesn't make a mistake. Let's see how far back Crow is. He can't even see Flash from his view. So right now, looks like Flashbang just has to hit his marks. Not make a mistake in that corner right there like he did a couple laps ago. So Crow is, the last time by, he was 30 seconds behind Flashbang. Everybody's back on the lead lap except for Eddie Slimp. we're going to see here as he crosses the line in just a moment. We will see how far back Crow actually is. He's still in a completely, I think he's one full sector behind Flashbang. That final pit, I think if he would have just held it out for the rest of the race, we would have had a race. It would have been really close between Crow and Flashbang. But the extra pit really hurt. I don't know if that was the strategy or if he just burned the tires up too quick. He's lost 7 seconds off of Flashbang since last lap. So Flash literally just has to make his marks. He literally just has to do everything he's been doing this entire race. Hit the marks in every corner. Don't make a mistake. He can actually let off of it a little bit and make sure that he doesn't make a mistake. He doesn't have any pressure. Crow is 37 seconds back. He lost 7 seconds on that final lap, that last lap. So Flash is still gaining time over Crow right now. So Flash really could just let off of it and not burn the tires. And he's got this in the bag. The only thing that could happen is a mechanical failure or if he just makes a mistake. But like I said, all he has to do is just take it easy for the rest of this race. And he's got this won. And that'll be his first career PRA Adrenaline Series victory. So we're looking forward to that. 3 more laps after this. Flash just can't make a mistake. No curses. No commentary curses for Flashbang. Let's take a look at Crow. Oh, and he's off the track. I just switched to him as he was off the track. So he's going to lose some more time to Flashbang. We are now at 3 laps to go. Flashbang is your leader here at Circuit of the Americas. The guy says he's not a road course guy. Well, after tonight, even if he doesn't win this, at this point, he's a road course guy in NR2003. I'm going to tell him that as soon as I get in the chat with him. Just watching him make some laps. He has nobody in his mirror. And he's not catching anybody either. No lap traffic, nobody in his mirror. You know, that's the first time I've heard him spin his tires since we've been watching him. It was right there. I know at home, if you're watching one car go around the track is kind of not exciting. But if you want to involved in this league, hit us up. I'm Phoenix. You can catch me on Discord. My username on Discord is Phoenix Cross with a K. We can talk. You can join this league. There are rules that you got to follow, however. And KS and Volley are the heads of Adrenaline Series. So you'll have to answer to them for the rules and stuff for this series. On Monday nights, we got the Monday Night Triple Threat, which is only 2 double threat at this point. And I'm over that. But I'll be moving to iRacing after this season. So NR2003 will be my secondary racing game when I'm not maining iRacing in a season. So I'm hoping that I can do a kind of a duality and do both. But we'll see. Because NR2003 has a special place in my heart ever since 2003. It's been my favorite racing game of all time. The only game that's even close to that is Wreckfest. So Wreckfest and NR2003 are my 2 favorite games of all time. So I just kind of switch back and forth between them. But PRA is moving as a whole, as a league, into into iRacing, and I'm going to be hosting oval racing on Monday nights, and Squeller and Wired, a couple more of our board of directors members, they will be doing road racing on iRacing. So if you prefer road racing, like what we're doing here tonight, you can talk to Wired and Squeller about iRacing. If you like ovals, you can talk to me about iRacing. So I'm going to be kind of back and forth between iRacing and NR2003 the next couple seasons. The rest of 2024. I'm not maining Wreckfest anymore. I'm going to be doing Marathon Series PC Wreckfest on Saturdays some, but not like I was. I'm not going to be doing constant seasons of it like I was. I was doing 4 seasons a year before. Now I'm just kind of going to do it whenever I can do it. Definitely not going to do 6-week seasons. But here we come to the final lap of the race. Flashbang is your leader. On the final lap of the race, Crow did gain some time. Flashbang blinked a couple times there. That wasn't good. That can still fail him the race if his internet craps out on him. Crow did gain some time. But I think as long as Flashbang just kind of 75% throttles it the rest of this lap, I think he's got it. As long as he doesn't blink out, no mechanical failures, he's good. No mechanical failures. In our 2003's, I mean, your internet connection failing is considered a mechanical failure in this game. So, and in this league. It's not something you can really do about it. Just like if your engine failed, not much you could do about it. We're watching Flashbang make his final lap of Circuit of Americas 2022. I know it's 2024, but this is the 2022 version of this track. And Flash is just taking it easy. Nobody in his mirror, nobody in front of him. There is one car in front of him, but he's coming up on the final corner. It's not even going to be a problem. Flashbang is your winner at Circuit of Americas in our 2003 Adrenaline Series Week 8. Congratulations to him. We're going to watch Crow as he's 32 seconds back. Crow is second. And it looks like KS, who is in third, has nobody near him. Volley is in fourth. KS is now coming around the final corners of this track on his lap. We'll get an interview with Flashbang here shortly. I think KS could have been a contender in this race if his gear ratio had not failed him. Caution. And then the final one is Eddie. We're going to move our way up into the chat with the guys.
We had one long straight. Here you had a lot of straight. You needed
Dude,
fourth gear.
the only part I needed fourth gear in was the back straight.
Yeah, the
This
long
front
one.
straight, it was fine in third gear.
Yeah.
And everything else is fine.
So that's what I was kind of guessing, that your ratio was banging on that long straight, right, KS?
Oh yeah.
I lost fourth gear. I ran that whole race in third gear.
I was wondering why in that long straight everybody was passing you like you were sitting
Yep.
still.
Yep, I lost fourth gear, and I still came in third, freaking with 3 gears.
And so,
Fun tonight, guys.
yeah,
I'm stoked.
I come in here to kind of give your all's opinions on stuff. Crow, how'd you feel about getting crashed 3 times in that race?
Well, yeah, it was. That's a road course, right? That's racing. What's the league
COTA,
called?
right?
Rubbing is racing. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
When did you crash?
But I did take names, so that's okay.
Yeah, there was 3 different crashes, 3 different people.
You didn't happen to catch me spinning out on my own like a dumbass, did you?
Yes, I did.
God damn it.
You were leading at the time, so I was watching you.
You catch me swerving all over the road, clearing my own black flag.
No, I didn't
boys.
actually.
Another full race without a yellow. Another full race with no yellow.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep, that was really good. So I come in here to congratulate Flashbang on his first Adrenaline Series win, and it comes
Yeah,
at a road
congratulations.
course.
Nice job, dude. Nice job.
Very nice.
That I don't know what your all's strategies were, but I seen you guys pitting multiple times, and I was like, man, on that last pit stop, Crow, if you would have just stayed out, that would have been a really close race between you and Flashbang. What was the issue? Why'd you have to pit?
Well, I had to pit for a black flag.
Oh.
And what I did was I ran an extra lap, not pitting on the black, so I took 2 laps. Then I went in to get fuel and tires. I figured I'd do that, and I hit for 1 can. I needed a can and a half. I was 1 lap short. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had to pit again. So I would have had tires and fuel, and I knew Flash had to pit again. So
yeah, I
kind of blew it on the gas.
I was counting on that. I was like, oh man, this is gonna get good right here at the end,
Yeah.
because Flash was on very, very, very old tires, and you were catching him, and I was like, man, this is gonna get good here at the end. And then you had to pit that last time. I was like, well, he just gave away the win.
Yeah. No fuel, no go.
And
I got the stuff that I need. Good job, Flashbang. Congratulations.
Excellent.
Yep,
Good race,
job.
boys.
I wanted to say one more thing. I said it on the live stream, but you couldn't hear me because you were racing. You can no longer say you suck at road courses, Flashbang.
Yeah,
No.
I know.
No.
I've already gotten my text message.
You cannot say that you suck at road courses because you get your first victory in the Adrenaline Series at the
Yeah.
road course. So
At the hardest road course on the schedule.
Yeah.
absolutely. So
I
you
know
might
that
as well
was
just call
I knew
yourself. You might as well just call yourself Shane Van Gisbergen.
Yeah.
The ringer.
Good racing, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks
That was a
for being
good race,
Thanks
guys.
for commentating. That was awesome.
Thanks,
I'm
man.
gonna watch it later and see. how
Yeah,
it goes.
where is it going to be?
I've posted it in the Adrenaline Series channel, the announcement
awesome.
channel. So everybody that has watched on PC Network, thanks for watching. PRA NR 2003 Adrenaline Series. Thanks for watching. See you on Monday. Actually, on this channel tomorrow night. Wreckfest PC, 9 p.m. Eastern
that-
Time.
Breakfast PC.
Ooh.